What's up, everybody on YouTube? This is DJ Kicks here, coming at you with another video. Today we're going to be getting into a first look and review of the Jordan 1 Bloodline that just released last week. I do apologize for the lateness of this video. I actually did get them on day one, but just hadn't had the time to make it. Of course, I sound stuffy because I'm probably getting a cold, but whatever. We're going to be getting into this right now. All right, so got the box right here. So as you can see, it's got your standard Jordan 1 Nike box here. It's been, pretty standard getting these boxes with all of the Jordan 1 retro highs. And as you can see, we have the Jordan 1 Bloodline in the size 9. Official color on this particular pair is black, gym red, and white. And of course, it is the Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG. All right, so taking the lid off here, open this box up here, give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek of what the sneaker looks like. So bam, I'm sure you guys have already seen this one just a couple of times, but that is the Jordan 1 Bloodline. Go ahead and get these guys out so I can get you some more detailed looks. Left shoe there, right shoe here. Go to the box. And boom, there you go. So there you have it. This is the Jordan 1 and the Bloodline colorway. So as you can see, this does take some, inspiration from a couple of different Jordan 1 models. This is kind of like a new type of color blocking on the Jordan 1. Haven't really seen this particular kind of like color blocking on a Jordan 1 in a while. Normally you don't have, pretty much the entire upper covered in the same color. Normally there's some different, colors mixed in on these side panels as well as the toe. But this one kind of takes black and puts it all over the shoe here on the back part, Nike swoosh, and then the front part here, and then has this contrast looking stitching underneath of this red type of material. And as you can see, the quality is pretty decent on these particular pairs. I will say one thing, and it's probably going to be a little bit weird, but they don't smell like a normal Jordan 1 would. And I'm kind of like, just kind of weirded out about that, because normally with Jordan 1s, you have this really particular smell. And these ones just for some reason just don't have it. So I'm not exactly sure what the difference is on this particular pair. Like I said, quality is pretty decent on these ones. I just don't really know what makes them not smell the same way. But, that might be weird to some, but whatever. All right, so then go ahead and get into some detailed shots for you guys, a little bit more closer up, so that way you can see, the condition of what the leather looks like and, just some of the details. So let's go ahead and get into those detailed shots. So showing here on the upper, you can see that black leather, pretty much mixed in on all parts of the upper. You have that white leather here on the side panels, and then on top of that, you see the black Nike swoosh with the red kind of contrast part underneath. Like I was saying before, this is something that's a little bit different than normal Jordan 1s. Not really used to seeing kind of this contrast color underneath, but it's pretty cool to me. I do like that they kind of, mixed things up and made it a little bit different. It's really nice to see a different type of colorway, especially with all the Jordan 1s that have been coming out lately. So this is pretty cool. You can see here on the back part, the Air Jordan Wings logo is in black, and it kind of has this like kind of glossy look to it. Which kind of makes it pop off of just the plain matte black, which is pretty cool. I do like that. And then, as you can see here on the toe part, you've got this white leather. And from what I'm seeing, that white leather is pretty supple. So you can see here, that white leather is actually really decent looking. It's kind of, to me, is pretty comparable to what the shattered backward ones were. I do remember when I had the shattered backward ones, that orange leather on the toe was super soft, super premium. And this kind of mimics that, I would say. Overall, the quality is pretty good on this particular pair. So then here, taking a look at the front part of the shoe, like I said, it does have that white supple leather on the toe part. You can see that red contrast kind of coming out on the toe as well. It's got black on the toe cap, just your standard, just kind of like, leather, that part. The condition of that leather is actually pretty good. It's a little bit better than the black that we've seen on some of the Jordan 1 models. And then going up through here to the tongue, it's an all white tongue. Normally on these Jordan 1s, you see the, the solid white tongue, which is pretty normal for these Jordan 1s. And then coming up here to the Nike Air on the tongue, you can see that it has black on the background, and then the red or gym red with the Nike Air showing there. Grabbing an inside look here at the shoe, you can see it's pretty much the same as the outside, has the black on the the back part of the shoe through the toe, and then has the white on the side panel. Like I was saying, with this white leather, it's pretty decent. I wouldn't say it's the softest, but it does have that kind of tumbled effect, which kind of makes it look pretty premium. And then, of course, the black with the red contrast on the Nike swoosh, pretty much the same as on the other side. And then here on the back of the shoe, this is actually pretty different from what we're used to seeing with the back part of the shoe here. You see that it's pretty much an all black, back part with on the collar as well as on like the heel part. But then really what makes this different is it has these, you know, that contrast red all throughout the back part, which you can see here. So that contrast red really comes out in the back with the white and then the black one, kind of like the little square part there. So that really makes the shoes stand out from the back, in my opinion. So that way, when you're wearing them, it's pretty distinctive on what particular colorway you have on. Some Jordan 1s, when you're looking at the back, they look really similar, so you're not really able to tell from the back what the shoe is. But for this particular pair, you're definitely going to be knowing what this is, especially with all this contrast going on. And then here on the bottom of the sneaker, pretty standard Jordan 1 stuff. It's all single colored, all gym red. It's got the normal Nike on the inside, like all Jordan 1 models do, with the stars on the top. You know, pretty much standard Jordan 1 bottom. Not too much to say on that, but it does have the entire gym red on the bottom. Then taking a look here at the inside of the sneaker, not sure if you'll be able to see that too well, but there is a little bit of a saying on the inside of the sneaker. It actually says, "Who said man was not meant to fly," which is this particular colorway. So I know they call it the Bloodline colorway, but this was being titled "Man was not meant to fly," which is of course talking about Jordan because he was soaring through the air when he's dunking. Pretty much the same type of, insole that we're used to seeing, just in all black, but the only really difference is instead of saying Nike Air on the insole, it has that little saying, which is pretty cool. I do like that. It's definitely a little bit of a step up from what we're used to seeing, which is, in creative talk. It's pretty cool to see that. And then here on the laces, you can see that it does come with the red set of laces. I actually do like the red on the inside. It kind of is a little bit different of a red than what's on the rest of the shoe, which is pretty normal. Usually the laces are either a little bit darker or a little bit lighter, just to offset. But taking a look here at the other shoe, you can see that it does come with some extra laces. Show you that here in the fat looking Jumpman pack like we've been getting with the Jordan 1s. So it looks like we have a white set of laces, which probably look, I would say, a little bit better on this particular shoe. And then we have a black set of laces as well. And these actually have the saying on them. I'm not sure if you'll be able to catch it here, but it actually has the saying, "Man was not meant to fly," on there, on the black part written in red. So those would actually look pretty cool. I've actually seen some people put in those laces, and they actually do look pretty cool. In my opinion, I think the white would definitely set it off. I'm not exactly sure what particular lace set I would be going with. Might just keep the red ones in there, but still cool to have the extra options, especially with this saying on the black part. I think that's pretty cool. And that is about going to do it here. So that has been, the detailed look at these particular shoes, the Jordan 1 Retro High OG in the Bloodline colorway. As I was saying before, overall, I think it's a pretty cool looking shoe. It's definitely nice to see a new colorway. It's nice to see a little bit of a switch up with this, contrast stitching and all that good stuff. So I do like this particular pair. Like I was saying before, quality is actually pretty decent on this pair. The tumbled leather definitely makes it a little bit premium looking, and then having like the little hits of the shoe makes it really pop. I really do like this. For me, overall, I would be giving this shoe pretty much a 9 out of 10. Black, red, and white is definitely one of my favorite colorways to put on a Jordan, especially a Jordan 1. So definitely a 9 out of 10 for me, with the quality, the colorway. And I do like that they were a little bit widely available. I had no issue picking these shoes up. I actually got reserved on the Foot Locker app. Went and picked them up, pretty easy to go, and I think they're actually still available in some spots. I think Nike has a few sizes available still, and then other spots might have a little bit more wider sizes, but definitely still available if you're looking to pick them up. And even if you can't find them at a retailer, I don't think the resale is all that high. It might actually be less than retail. So if you're really wanting to get these shoes, I definitely recommend these ones. If you don't have I would say if you don't have the bread ones or the Chicago ones, black toes, whatever it may be, this is definitely a good subtle hit that kind of has that same type of feel, but definitely a little bit cheaper. The Chicago ones are pretty much $1,000 shoe. Bread ones are over $500. So if you're not really looking to spend that type of money, these are definitely a good alternative to having those sneakers. But like I said, that is going to do it here for the detailed look and review of the Jordan 1 Bloodline. Highly recommend these shoes. If you're going to be, looking to get a pair of Jordan 1s, definitely recommend these, especially for the low price. But I appreciate everybody stopping by to take a look at these shoes. This is what we do, reviews, trying to get you guys a detailed look at the shoes that are coming out as much as possible. Definitely appreciate everybody watching. So make sure if you did like this video, make sure you do hit that thumbs up button. Definitely helps out the channel a lot. And definitely leave a comment for me down in the comment section. Let me know what your thoughts on these particular shoes. Let me know if you agree with me on, if they're a decent shoe to pick up. Let me know if you disagree with me. Anything down below is much appreciated. And then last, but certainly not least, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more videos just like this one. Once you subscribe, make sure you do hit that notification bell so that way you do get notified when I post new content. Like I said, I try to get as many videos out as possible on as many Jordans as I can get my hands on, not just Jordans, other shoes as well. But definitely make sure you subscribe to the channel for more just like this. But this has been DJ Kicks. We'll catch you in the next video. Peace.